in this video we're going to look at calculating the area of different sectors of a circle. So in previous videos we determined that we could find the area of a fraction of a circle by finding the area of the total circle and then multiplying it by the fraction. For the area of a sector, this is going to be equal to, well, we know that the entirety of the angle sum of a circle is 360 degrees. So using the angle they've given us, we can work out the fraction as 70 degrees, or whatever angle it is, divided by 360 degrees times the area of the circle. Okay, so this angle gives us what we should divide into 360, and then we times it by our area of the circle, which is pi r squared. In this case it's 5 meters. So let's look at these examples. So in A we're given a radius of 5 meters, so r equals 5 meters, and we're given an angle of 70 degrees. So in order to work out the area of the sector is going to be equal to 70 degrees divided by 360 degrees times, we don't need the degrees in when you put in the calculator, it can just be 70 over 360, so let's just get rid of those. 70 divided by 360 times pi times 5 squared, and this is pi r squared, so that's the area of the circle. So the area is going to be equal to, well, let's bring up our calculator and do 70 over 360 times pi times 5 squared, or 25. So if we get this into a decimal form, it's 15.27 to 2 decimal places. 15.27 to 2 decimal places. Now we just need to check the units. It's in meters, so it's area, so it's going to be meters squared. Now let's check B. B, we have 100 degrees for this the angle of this sector, and we have a radius of 15.7 meters. So we can put that into our formula for the sector. It's A is equal to 100 divided by 360 times pi r squared, which in this case is times pi times 15.7 squared. So the area is going to be equal to 100 over 360 times pi times 15 point, let's just go back, 100 over 360 times pi times 15.7. That is not working, but we'll just go second function and we'll delete. Go back, 15.7 squared. Just change this to a decimal and we get 215.10. 215.10, and we just need to check the units. Units are meters, so it becomes meters squared. Alright, in this one here we have 120 degrees and we have a radius of 5 centimeters. So 120 degrees divided by 360, which is also just a third, times pi times 5 squared, or 25, which is going to be equal to 120 over 360 times pi times 5 squared, and that is equal to 26.179, round up to 26.18. 26.18, check the units, it's centimeters, so this is centimeters squared. Okay, so now we're just looking at this last one. Our area is going to be equal to, well, 60 divided by 360 gives us our fraction of the circle, which is just 1/6 times pi times 4 squared, or 16. So let's do that. We got 60 over 360 times pi times 4 squared, which is equal to 8.377 or 8.38 rounded up. And our units were centimeters, so this is centimeters squared. So an easy way to think about this is you only have two components to this type of question. Work out the fraction of the circle that it represents, which is our angle that we've been given, divided by 360 degrees, which is the total angle sum of a circle, and then multiply by the area of the circle that would be there, the total circle, based on the radius, or if they give you the diameter, half the diameter. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the next video.